Why do you keep the mitzvot? Because God commanded us to. That's a good reason. Because my father did them and his father before him. Also a decent reason. Because cholent's delicious. Okay, less inspiring, but I can't argue with you. Are those really the reasons? What if I pushed you? Why did God command them? Why are these traditions valuable to preserve? What would you say then? Well, mitzvot connect me to God. They're spiritually uplifting. They enrich my life. Yeah? How's that working out for you? Is schlepping 2 miles across town and up 9 flights of stairs on a boiling hot Shabbos really the spiritual highlight of your week? How about bringing your own kosher snacks to the office holiday party? Or the idea that husbands and wives can't be physically intimate when the wife has her period? What is the spiritual meaning behind those? So here's the dilemma. For a lot of us, we want keeping mitzvot to be about more than just tradition, more than arbitrary commands. If we're going to devote our lives to keeping the mitzvot, it's because we believe they must mean something. But how do we experience them that way? Enter Meaningful Judaism. At Meaningful Judaism, we ask the question, what is the meaning behind the Torah's mitzvot? We believe that the mitzvot are embodiments of values, of ideals, and by performing them, we can bring those values to life, even in 90-degree weather up 9 flights of stairs. It just takes seeing what those values are, why these strange and yes, sometimes burdensome acts are God's gift to us. So how do you do that? Where do you find the insight into the meaning of the mitzvot? Well, the answer we want to suggest is almost so obvious it might be the last place you expect to look. You have to go back to the text of the Torah itself. The Torah is where we find the commandments, Shabbos, Kashrus, Nida. It's easy to spot where the laws themselves are, but the Torah also speaks about the values that underlie those laws. These discussions are sometimes less direct, less obvious. But if you take a deeper look, you'll find that the values are there. And they are there in a way that is surprising, refreshing, and yet authentically rooted in Masorah all the same. At Meaningful Judaism, we're not teaching halacha, not telling you what you should or shouldn't do. Our aim is something else, to help you understand why you're doing what you're doing. Not just because the cholent is delicious, not just because your father and his father did them, but because God commanded them because these commandments are meaningful. Meaningful Judaism is for anyone who craves a connection to Torah that is sophisticated, rigorous, and resonant. Whether you're a day school graduate and Daf Yomi regular, or you're opening the book for the very first time. Our first season tackles Shabbos, Kashrus, Tzitzis, Nida, and more. If you're interested in deepening your connection to God and to mitzvot, well, so are we. Subscribe to Meaningful Judaism and come along with us on this journey.